sports. It's in the game.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and we're watching the Snowhawks, reigning league MVP. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Snowhawks and the Niners coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And throwing here, Purdy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Purdy off the play fake. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. 3rd down and 13. Purdy. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And his kick here is good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their ninth-year quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
It's now 4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
2nd and 1. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, San Antonio in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
A gain of 3, second down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, Cates shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. On the move past the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Snowhawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Escapes the defender. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Well, this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Colts as that one's gone to halftime. Bryant Thomas, a touchdown catch in that first half. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And that one all tied. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay,
the
Coach,
final halftime adjustments being made.
Play a
back
big
to football
in this third
Texas.
quarter in what's been
and for the
a
call,
tight
we turn it back over
so far.
to Brandon Gott.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Buchanan. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the Niners' 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Tolbert. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Cherry. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Snowhawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that will lead you into bigger errors.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in San Antonio. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They run the counter. Cates, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Play action. Now Purdy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Purdy from the gun. And a loose football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Tolbert. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he will find his man on the outside. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Purdy will look to throw again here. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Purdy looking to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Purdy. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This is 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Tolbert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Tolbert. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
first down. Cherry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a handoff up the middle. Tolbert, and he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.